Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayowaoye. Today's tutorial is on how to make a simple, elegant drop waist dress with ruffle flowers. It's actually a design by this designer right here, Jewel Jamila. So if you're interested in buying the dress, you can just check her out on Instagram. And guys, this is not an advert. I don't even know who the designer is. I found the dress on Pinterest and I liked it. So if you also like it as much as I do and you want to buy, just check her out on Jewel Jamila. So yeah, today's tutorial is a mix of this pink colored one and this cream colored one. So yeah, let's get into it. Don't forget to subscribe and let's head in.
So guys, to start with, to make this dress, the first thing you need is your basic dress block. And like I always say at the beginning of all my tutorials, I don't teach how to draft these basic blocks because I have a paid class where I teach beginners how to do that. So if you don't have this or you don't already know how to draft these basic blocks, I don't think you'll get so much from this tutorial. So if you have this or you already know how to draft your basic blocks, then we can continue. So yeah, you need this. This is my front and this is my back. So we'll start with the front. I'll put the back pattern aside. Now if you look at the dress design, you would see that the dress is split into two or more into three because there's a cut at the waist also, but I don't want to cut mine at the waist. I want it to look exactly more like this exact picture, this design that you can see on your screen. So you can see that is not cut at the waist but just at the gathered part. So that is where I'm leaning more to. So I'm not going to cut this at the waist. Now you decide how long you want the dress to be before the gathered extension that will be at the hem. So you're going to measure that like from your shoulders to wherever you want the dress to stop before the gathers continue. So for me, I'm going to measure from my shoulders, I'll measure 30 inches down. So you can measure on your own body also and decide how long you want that part to be. So 30 inches is just slightly below my hips, like below my bum. So that's it for me. So now I'm going to measure that and draw that in. So yeah, this is the hem for me. So you can just add like maybe half-inch allowance here or maybe 1 inch allowance here and then cut the rest out. Now to continue, I'm going to be starting with altering the shape of the lower part. Now if you look at the dress design, you would see that it's more kind of A-line. It's kind of A-line, but I don't want to put an A-line for mine because my calico fabric is almost finished. So I want it more fitted and it will look like this cream colored design. So the fit of the lower part is going to be more fitted. It's going to be fitted instead of A-line like the pink dress. So if you are going with the fitted one, you can leave your pattern like this, but if you are going with the A-line one, just extend. You can just extend maybe like 3 inches here and then reconnect to your waist. And once again, if you are going with the A-line fit, you would have to cut this at the waist just so that you can eliminate just so that that space here you can eliminate it or whatever, or you may not, it depends on you. So that's that. So I don't want to complicate things, so let's just stick to the fitted version. So if I start talking about the A-line and talking about the fitted, you can get confused. So let's stick to the fitted version of this part. So yeah, that's that. Now let's go to the upper part. Now the upper part, we are not doing anything else for this since we are going with the fitted. So yeah, now for the upper part, if you look at the neckline, the neckline is a plunging deep V neckline. So we have to draft in the deep V. Now the neckline is very deep, so we can do like maybe from your shoulders, you can just measure maybe about 13 inches down or maybe 14 inches or 12 inches. It depends. You can just measure 12 inches on your body, see where that is, like from your shoulders to wherever that is, and then see if you would like the neckline there, or maybe 13 or 14. So it all depends on you. But if I was doing it for mine, I'll probably just do maybe about 13 inches from my shoulders down to wherever, from my shoulders down to wherever that is around here. Now at my across chest level here, this is my across chest level, I'm going to go down by 1 inch. So you can go down by 1 inch also. So yeah, this is it. So now I'm going to draw in my neckline from here down here, my V neckline. So yeah, that's that. So now you know it needs to have a strap. So if you don't want to have a strap on yours, when you're drawing the neckline, don't draw it here. You can just draw it straight up to your shoulders. You get what I mean? So you can just chop off like maybe we can just have like maybe 2 inches here, and then you just draw the neckline that connects here. But because I want to have instead, I want to have a strap instead. So I'm just going to measure maybe 1 inch here, from here to here, measure 1 inch and then draw it. So that will be the strap length. Then I'm going to connect it down. So yeah, this is my strap length. So just measure from here to here and write it down somewhere. That will be the strap length for the front. That is my front strap length. Now that completes it. Now before I end this, there's nothing you can do about this neckline. If you leave it like this and sew it this way, it's going to gape because it's really very deep. So now to avoid that, the most professional way is to contour it, but because I want to keep everything simple for you, so you can just come right on your neckline here and just hold like a 1 inch dot on your pattern paper. So you can just measure, just mark this, and then you measure about half inch this way, half inch this way, and then you just hold the pattern and tape it down on your pattern paper. Now before I tape it down, once you do that, you may notice that the neckline will be a bit distorted. So it can look like this, like it's not aligning. So all you have to do is to just blend it. So you just blend, you just draw it, you're shaping it more. So you know what it means to blend. So this is what it means to blend. So you just blend that in, and that will be the new shape of your neckline. But if it's not distorted, if the neckline is just distorted, it's not distorted, so you just continue straight up. So yeah, that's it. I just gave away a secret that I give, like a tip that I give to my private students. I just gave it away for free. So yeah, anyways, let's continue. Oh, there's something else I wanted to add. So before we let me just remove the tape I have here. So I want us to add some more fitness to the under bust. So to do that, just measure your under bust measurements from your shoulders, wherever that is. Measure it here. My under bust measurement is 14 inches, so I'll measure 14 inches from here and stop wherever that is going to be. So here is it. So on each dart leg here, you can measure half inch out, and on this second dart leg, measure half inch out. Now I'm going to reconnect it back to my bust point. So you can just use the curved part of your French curve to reconnect this way, and then reconnect it also here. And now you just draw this back to your waist and draw this back to your waist, and that completes it. Now we can go right ahead to cover to close this back. Then that's it. We have to then cut out the outline of the pattern. So if you want to, you can decide to split the pattern like this and have like a side front and center front. So you can decide to split it into two like this, go this way and here, and then split this also this way, go this way and here. So this part will be known as your center front and this part will be known as your side front. Then you join it back, or you can just decide to leave it like this and then just cut this out, the outline, this outside outline. So whichever one you think would be easier for you to sew. So for me, I'm just going to add my 1/4 inch allowance to the neckline, half inch to the armhole, 1 inch to the side, and that's it. I'm not splitting it into two in the middle. Also, don't forget to measure your strap length before cutting this out. So my own strap length is 6 inches. That's my front strap length. So now I'm going to cut the neckline out now. So yeah, that completes the pattern for the front. So if you're leaving yours like this, if you're going to sew yours like this instead of splitting it into two, I'll probably show you like a bit of how to sew the darts inside. So, and that would be all the sewing that I'll be showing you. So but if you're splitting it into two, you know that one is pretty easy. So you just add your allowance and then you join it back together. So yeah, now let's work on the back pattern. Now for your back pattern, the exact same thing we did for the front. You have to do it also. So I'll measure 30 inches the dress length. I'll just measure that in, and then we'll draw in the neckline. So yeah, that's it. This is my length. I already cut it out. So that's it. Now for the neckline, I think a straight straight across neckline would be good for the back. So you can just come to your armhole level and just measure maybe ½ inch down, and then you reconnect to your armhole here. So yeah, this completes it. Now drawing your strap. So from here I'm just going to measure maybe 1 inch, or maybe you start from here, then just measure one wherever you want the strap to be basically. So let's put it here, then I'll draw a straight line here and draw a straight line here. So I decided to have my own strap here. So from your side, just measure 3 inches in. So this is it, then just draw a straight line back to your shoulders. So the strap is like 1 inch width. You can make it 2 inches width depending on you. So this is from here to here is 1 inch, and then you draw straight back to your shoulders. So yeah, basically, so remember to measure what you have from here, write it down somewhere, and that'll be the back strap length. And my back strap length is 9 inches. So you just get the front strap length and back strap length. We'll add it together. I think my front strap length is 6 inches. I already wrote it down. So 9 plus 6, 10 inches, I think. Yeah, 9 plus 5, 14, yeah, that's 15 inches. So 9 plus 6 is 15 inches. So that is going to be the full strap length for the front and back. So when I'm cutting, I'm going to be cutting a full 15 inches strap length. Now nothing else to do than to come to your zipper here, measure ½ inch in here, and then you reconnect up and reconnect to a point here. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So yeah, this is it. So I'm going to connect anywhere up around here. So yeah, this is it. Now I'm going to connect this here back to this, so where my that lower dart stops here, to the level, and basically it's so everything here is no longer needed. So now I'm going to cut the outline of my pattern out. So I will add the 1/4 inch allowance to the neckline, 1 inch to the side, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, this completes it. This is my front pattern, this is my back pattern. So you can see that is complete. So now I'm going to cut that on my fabric right now. So you can also just hold a bit of that at the neckline of the back edge so that it won't gape. So anytime you have a dress, or like if you want to quickly take off like gaping from your dress, just hold that on your pattern before you cut it on your fabric. Now the amount of that you hold, it depends on you and how long the neckline is. So that's at your own discretion. So I'm giving you my tip. Anyways, this is my front pattern cut out. So I already cut it out on my fabric. So let me take out the pins. So I already also went ahead to marking my dart points. So I already marked all the dart points on the dress. So pretty much you do the same also for the back, but I'm going to work mostly with the front. Now for the lower part of the dress, measure what you have from here to here. Whatever you have, you multiply it by 3. So for me, from here to here, I had 21 inches. So I'm going to multiply that 21 by either 2 or 3, depending on how much fabric you have. So you can either multiply by 2 or you multiply by 3. So if you want it really full, you multiply by 3. If you want it like you don't have a lot of fabric but you still want to gather, so you can multiply by 2. And this is it for me. This is the fabric for me. You can see how long it is. Now for the length, it will be however long you want it to be. So just measure, maybe you can measure maybe 30 inches. If you want it full length, you can measure it on your body basically. So just measure, you know, when we're measuring this, we measured from here to 30 inches. So from your shoulders to 30 inches. So from that 30 inches, place that 30 inches on your body and then measure your full length. Do you get what I'm talking about? What I'm basically saying is that just measure your full length from your shoulders to like your ankle. So whatever it is, then you subtract. My own full length measurement is 62 inches. So you just subtract the 30 inches we measured on our pattern when we were drafting from the shoulders. You know, measure 30 inches till we got here. So just remove that, subtract that 30 inches from your full length measurements, and that will be the length for this. And that's it. So my strap length, that is for both the front and the back, was 15 inches. So you cut the full strap length 15 inches, then the width can be maybe 2 inches, then you fold and then you sew to keep everything neat before you attach to your dress. So yeah, now I'm going to show you how to sew this dart and then we continue. So to sew the dart, just hold your, this is the upper point, this is my bust point here, this is the last dart point here. So fold it this way, normal way you fold the darts when you want to sew, and then this will be it. Then I'm just going to use my pen to trace this out. Where's my pen? So when you're sewing, you start from here, your bust point, sew this way. When you get here, you continue sewing this way, and then you sew basically this way. Easy peasy. So it's very easy. So just start sew pretty much. And then when I'm done sewing the darts, you gather this one, gather it here. Once you're done gathering, you can just place it here. You place it, so this is the right side of my dress, this is the wrong side, you can see. So you place the right side like this, and you place your gathers, you place it over it. So you can leave maybe about 1 inch down, and then you place this over it, and then it's just stitched down. So I'm just going to do that now and show you what the outcome looks like. This completes it. You can see my dart is sewn and also, yeah, and this is the gathered part also sewn. You can see. Look at the back. Then pretty much you attach your strap here, attach your strap here, and then you do the same. Everything we've done here, you do the same also for the back piece, and then you lay the front and back piece together, right sides together, and you sew 1 inch at the side, sew 1 inch at the side, and fix your zipper. So yeah, let's move straight to the fabric flowers. So if you are here for the fabric flowers, let's get right into it. Now the fabric flowers are really easy. I can say it's even the easiest part of this tutorial. So what you need to do, just get a long rectangle of fabric, can be any length you want depending on what you want, depending on how wide or long you want it. So what I have here is about, you can use this measurement too. So what I have here is I have 13 inches this way, and then long, that is 13 inches long, and then the width I have here is 4 inches, so 4 inches this way. So once you have that, you fold it this way, and then I'm going to sew this, and then yeah, just sew this first. So now that this is sewn, turn it inside out. So I'm going to turn it inside out. So now I've done that. Now I'll just fold this to this way, and then I'll just sew this here. So yeah, that's that. You can see. Now just come this way, then you get your needle and thread. This is my needle and thread. This is my needle and thread. So you can start from here, then I'm going to keep sewing like this. So look at this, done. And then we just pull it to tighten it up. So you pull it till the entire thing is closed up in the middle. So you can see. Then I'm just going to use my needle and thread to just stitch everything up, so we don't have any holes open, any holes opened. And of course, this is it done. I've stitched it all up, and this is the right side right here. So of course, you know that you have to cut, or you have to sew maybe 10 of this just to cover up this part and this part of the dress. So now to attach to the dress, you can either use your needle and thread to just attach it. So you need to attach it to the strap. So assuming you've attached the strap of your dress, so we already have the strap here, you already have your strap here, so you can just so you attach this. So you begin to attach to the strap here, either with your needle and thread. You attach to the strap all the way to the back, and then you attach all the way to the back with your needle and thread also. Or you use a glue gun, so you can just use your glue gun, press the glue gun at the back here, and then just attach it to the strap. So whichever one works for you, so you just do that. Obviously this flower is too big for my mannequin, but yeah, basically that is just how to attach, or that is how to sew a fabric flower and how to achieve the design of this dress. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button also, and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials when I post them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.